Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do a bonus read for you, friends. How are you doing? Happy weekend to you. It is the weekend as I'm throwing this, but please understand with these general readings that they can happen anytime. I'm going to be reading for the current energy or the future energy. If anything shows up from the past, I'll acknowledge it, of course. Unless it really catches my intention, I don't intend on spending a whole lot of time with what is in the past, Taurus. We are onward and upward here. Let's find out what's going on for you, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How are you, my bull gang? I hope you're well. Hope you're having a good weekend. Thanks for dropping in here for a moment. Spend some time with me. Let's find out what's going on with Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What do we need to know? Tell me what's going on with Taurus. Got the Queen of Swords. Got the Seven of Cups. We got the Six of Pentacles. Taurus, I feel like you're confused. It feels like there is somebody who is not giving you as much energy or attention as they were. I feel like with the Queen of Swords energy that it feels like there is questions. I feel like you have questions. She's sort of sitting there, right? I feel like you have some questions. I feel as though you were very honest with somebody about your feelings, and I think that was kind of overwhelming for them. And it feels like as soon as you told them about your feelings, or maybe expressed your feelings, or were very honest about your feelings, I feel like they began to pull back. Because the Six of Pentacles is telling me that you gave a lot more than they were giving. I think I'm going to say that they were, well, we'll talk about the Seven of Cups first. It feels like somebody was overwhelmed with your honesty. That can happen with the Queen of Swords, right? The Queen of Swords is somebody who's going to be honest regardless. I mean, the Queen of Swords knows how to read the room. But if the Queen of Swords comes to a place where, we can't move forward unless I really know what we're going to call this, friendship, love, if it's a member of the family, are we getting along or are we not? Feels like there's a lot of confusion about feelings here. And then when you were honest, somebody pulled away. So what did you tell this person? Two of Swords. That you felt stuck. I don't really know what to do from here. Am I about to get my heart broken? Three Swords. Am I about to get my heart broken? Or are we moving forward here? Because I have affection for you. I'm starting to get feelings for you. So I think we need to talk about whether you're walking away, 8 Cups, whether I'm walking away, or whether we're moving forward with this here. We have the 5 of Cups. I feel like you talked to them about it, and then you braced for the answer. I feel like you go into this overthinking mode, I want to say. With the Queen of Swords here with the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups to me, this particular 5 of Cups, this particular depiction, makes me feel like something spun out of control. Or, yeah, it feels like something, it feels like emotions spun out of control here. I feel like with this Queen of Swords here, I feel like you were getting big feelings, and I think that you explained it or wanted to explain it to them. And I think that in doing so, that's what made this person back off. But let me just qualify that by saying if the person backs off, they're not for you. Somebody who is for you is not going to be scared of your feelings, is not going to be scared of your honesty. They're just not going to be scared of it. Somebody who's ready, someone who's yours, someone who is on your path. Why did they back away? It feels like there's somebody here who is avoiding their feelings. They're very avoidant with the 6 of Pentacles and 7 of Cups. Feels like feelings are overwhelming for them, and they didn't know how to process it. Tell me about the 6 of Pentacles. We've got the King of Cups. There we go. So this person, Taurus, look, you're probably blaming yourself. And I don't think you should be blaming yourself. Whether you're feminine or masculine, I don't think you should be blaming yourself. I feel like the person that you were dealing with was emotionally unavailable. This person, maybe you thought was emotionally intelligent. They were not. They weren't. This person doesn't know how to handle when somebody really gives them a lot of emotion. They don't know how to handle emotions. This is somebody who's emotionally disconnected. We've got the We've got the Page of Cups and the Seven of Cups, which is 8 cups, which is disconnect. This person is actually disconnected from their emotions, Taurus. It really didn't have as much to do with you as you think you did. I think that you think you scared them off by explaining or by asking for clarity or for being honest like the Queen of Swords would. But I don't think that that was the deal. I think that this person is just not used to someone being honest about feelings. They're used to playing it under the surface, and you scared them off. That's all it was. And it wasn't you that scared them off, understand. It was them being sort of cowardly. And if not cowardly, because I think that's the wrong word, honestly. I don't blame people for their feelings. I feel like this person just doesn't know how to deal with someone who's straight up about their feelings, honestly. We've got the Nine of Cups. We've got the Nine of Swords. And then we got the Five of Wands. So it went from a place where we were super happy. I had my arms open. It felt like you were inviting me in. Felt like we were in our wish fulfillment. And then it dropped into the Nine of Swords, just like that. It goes from the Nine of Cups to the Nine of Swords. And the Five of Wands is here. So I feel, Taurus, that somebody here is still probably right now fighting their feelings. Because the Five of Wands is here with the King of Cups in the reverse. I feel like they're fighting their feelings. They're not comfortable with talking about feelings. They're not comfortable with bringing their feelings to the surface. And none of that has anything to do with you. Tell me what's going on here. I've got the Hanged Man. So I feel like we're in a pause at this point. Or in the future, we could be in a pause. It feels like somebody here went quiet, not because of what you told them, not because of what you said, not because you told them how you felt, but because they're trying to get perspective. Somebody here is struggling with their intuitive energy to know exactly what's going on here. They don't trust it because they're untrusting, and that doesn't have anything to do with you. We do have the Queen of Cups. They do see you as kind and compassionate and loving. But look, the Queen of Cups is the one who's full of love, right? This is the one who's like gonna give you everything that you need before you know that you need it. The Queen of Cups is somebody who's very emotional, wears their emotions on their sleeve, someone who's very loving and kind. And it's not something that you should try and control, I don't think. I think that you're the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, that you are the Queen of Cups, but the Queen of Swords teaches the Queen of Cups that you need to drink for yourself first. So I feel like you are somebody who gave this King of Cups this energy of, I will give you everything. Like I will just pour all my love out onto you. But I'm also got my boundaries, because that's who the Queen of Swords is. I got my boundaries. I'll drink from that cup first. If you want to hang out with me, you will get all the loving I can give you. But if you're going to walk away, you're going to walk away. I've called that Eight of Cups out here before. And so I feel like this person disconnected from you. So what's in their head, Taurus, as they're disconnecting from you? Why are they quiet? Why have they pulled away? I feel like this has left you in a block, or maybe a little bit heartbroken, because they've left you in the place of the Page of Cups, and you were starting to get feelings for them, and you thought they were starting to get feelings for you, and then all of a sudden it spins out of control. I think that you thought that they were a soulmate, you were feeling very deeply connected to them emotionally, and then all of a sudden it kind of spins out of control. So tell me why this person walked away, or why they're quiet. What are they thinking? Tell Taurus what they're thinking. The Hierophant. So they see you for who you really are. They see you as a leader. They see you as a spiritual giant. They see you as somebody who teaches other people spiritual things. They see you as someone who's stable and secure, someone who's already built themselves a structure, someone who's very traditional, someone who values truth, who always does the right thing. Got the Three of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands here? They also saw you as someone who's going to be wanting a commitment in the future, like a traditional commitment, like moving in together, getting married. The traditional commitment usually is the societal norm, which is getting married. So maybe they saw that in the future that you would want this commitment. And I think that they thought that they saw that in the near future, because as we're looking at this particular depiction of the Three of Wands, you can see that one wand is ready to burn out. And so when the third wand is gone, that only leaves us with two. And that means I got to take action. So I think that this person wasn't ready to take action to move into the future with you. We have the Ten of Cups, yeah. So they knew what you wanted, Taurus, You made it clear with the Queen of Swords, you made it clear what you wanted. I want a traditional relationship in the future. I want it all. I want the Ten of Cups, the Apex of Happiness. I want to get married. I want to have kids, or I want to move in. I want to have a family. They know what you wanted, and I think that's the reason that they backed off. Because I don't think they were there just yet, because the King of Cups is in the reverse with the Six of Pentacles. I don't think they were there just yet. So what's in your head now, Taurus? What's going on with you? We've got the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So all communication has stopped here. I feel as though there was a lot of fun. I think you had a lot of fun. You laughed a lot with this person. You have great conversation, possibly a lot of texting maybe going on. I feel as though you took a real risk here, Taurus. I think that you were listening to your intuitive energy when you told this person how you were feeling about them. And the Seven of Swords tells me that you kept it, you held it under the surface as long as you could. You kept it quiet as long as you could. And I think that you decided, look, I don't want to be hanging out here in this friends with benefits situation or this situationship for months. And then this person's going to say, nah, I'm not into it. I'm going to go. I don't think you were down with that, because that's not what the Queen of Swords is doing. The Queen of Swords has boundaries. The Queen of Swords knows her worth, right? So whether you're the feminine or the masculine, you could be the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Maybe you have that energy. But if you don't have that energy, I feel like that's the energy you were in when you decided to speak up and be truthful and honest here. So what are you supposed to do from here? What happens from here? What is this person's next move, Taurus? What's this person's next move? And the King of Cups, understand, can be a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, but they don't have to be. This could be someone who, like, I've met many people of many signs who are not emotionally available, right? And they don't have to be a water sign. So don't pin it on the water signs. But Taurus, what is this person's next move? What's the King of Cups in the reverse? What's their next move? The High Priestess, the Lovers, and the Two of Cups. They stay silent. They stay silent even though they know that you are their match. You were the one that was sent for them. They know that this is a deep, soulful connection. They know that you felt the same way they did. And I feel like they stay silent. How long are they going to stay silent for? It feels like they might be staying silent because they're thinking it over. Tell me why they're staying silent. We got the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Yeah. This person has backed away because they are not ready. They feel like they're not ready. They feel like this is not the right time. And so women and men, feminines and masculines, we find our person in very different ways. For men, it's who's in front of me at the time that I'm ready, that's the person. For women, it's a process. It's a falling in love, it's an emotional thing, it's an attachment thing, it's we get along good, do we or don't we, are we compatible? And I mean, I'm not saying that men don't think of those things either, but for them, usually it's a time frame for the masculines, and for the feminines, it's more of a process, right? It's a slow lead up. And so I feel like this person being given sort of this information all at once, I think that they weren't ready at the time that you spoke with them about it. So I feel like this, the Wheel of Fortune being in the reverse tells me this is not the time. So I'm not saying that this person doesn't have all kinds of feelings for you, but I'm saying that this person is avoidant with their feelings. That is a thing. Please go look it up wherever you look it up. There's a lot of videos about from psychologists about avoidant people. Feminines or masculines can be avoidant. And so it does feel like somebody here has shut down or shut off. They've backed right away, and now they're trying to decide what their intention is. Will this person ever come back? Will this person ever reach out again? I don't think they're going to reach out again until they're ready, until it's the moment of alchemy and they have changed. It feels like for now they're holding back. This person might even be somebody who moved. Maybe they moved right away from you, or it feels like they're holding back. Moving forward is what it is. and they're in this place of trying to think about it. You could be dealing with somebody who's a Leo or possibly an air sign. I've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here as well. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, maybe Leo. It does feel like maybe a fixed sign. It feels like somebody who wants to be the one to make the decision. They want to be the one to say it first. And I think that you beat them to the punch and they were uncomfortable with that, is what it is here. So I feel like it's going to remain silent with this person until a moment of alchemy when they stop trying to sidestep this rebirth energy here. Tell me what's coming up around the corner for Taurus, please. What should Taurus do from here? We don't care about the King of Cups in the reverse. What should Taurus do from here? Next steps for Taurus. 3 of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Heal your heart and start over, Taurus, but do it slowly. I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is telling me that you will have a blessing that is coming up soon. It does feel like there's, 2 Pentacles here. I feel like you're supposed to focus on work, focus on you. The Knight of Pentacles is moving slowly. And for a reason, right? Moving slowly. I feel like this healing is going to be slow for you, Taurus. Yeah, I think you're supposed to focus on you, friend. Focus on you, focus on your health, focus on your work, focus on your business. It feels like that is where you're supposed to be growing right now. The Sun is on the King of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. I think you're in a process right now of healing because the Sun is happy energy. It is healing energy. Everything grows under the Sun. I feel like you're going to be focusing on your material world. So your material world is your house, your home, your family, your job, your health, all of those things. I feel like that is where your breakthrough is right now. Maybe I'm just going to focus on me. I think that's what you're supposed to do with your time right now. I don't think you should wait for this person, honestly, because the Temperance and the Death card tell me it could be any time, and that could be way in the future. This is going to remain silent. This person, I feel, is avoidant, or they're just not ready. Look, I don't like to demonize people when they're not ready, because we're all allowed not to be ready. And so I feel like this person, like the universe is saying that they're not ready. Like, it's not that they're just backing away because of something you did or said. It needed to be said. You had to say it, or you just would have been on the hook forever waiting for this person to make up their mind. And so I feel like this person pulled away for a reason, and when the universe pulls you someone out of your path, please listen. Because chasing it, whatever you chase is going to run. And that's it. Got the 4 of Swords. This is a time for you to heal. Might even be a time for you to travel or take some action again on your finances or on your health. Like the Queen of Pentacles is not just finances, but it's stability, it's health, it's some multiplying things. Could be on work, could possibly be that. Spending some time with you. I'm sorry if that happened to you, and I hope you're not too heartbroken. Feels like here with the 3 of Swords, you probably are heartbroken, but I want to tell you that this is not a third party thing. They didn't leave you to go after someone else. There's nothing dramatic here. I just really feel like you're dealing with someone who's an avoidant. Somebody who in their childhood wasn't shown how to, wasn't given a whole lot of love, wasn't shown how to love, and therefore they get really nervous when someone like the Queen of Cups comes along. Because look, we have the Queen and the King of Cups here. I think this person knows that you are their person. I mean, otherwise we wouldn't have the Lovers and the Two of Cups here. They know you are their person, but they just cannot bring the words. I think it's time for you to heal. I think you need to focus on you and take care of business in your world, and just let this person do what they're going to do, and just be grateful that that they're not pulling you off your path at this time, because someone who is avoidant is hoping you'll chase, Taurus. I hope you don't chase, because you can be putting your energy to better use with some sort of breakthrough financially, breakthrough in your stability, breakthrough in your workplace or your business. You could be using that energy, that Sun energy, way better than chasing after somebody who's avoidant of their feelings. I'm going to leave that right there, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I appreciate you guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you, of course, beginning of the week. Take care. Bye-bye.